This is as tense as it gets in Rookies Cup. They have absolutely pulled the pin. They're still running low 145s. This pace is red hot in comparison to what it was yesterday. It's all on the line here.
Yeah, still Brian Uriarte from Kies, from Cuppy. It's three Spaniards up front, but then Veda pratama in the 54. Now he's looking for a way past.
What a
now
drive
Veda pratama's going to play his cards.
Yeah, what a drive Veda had. The 54, he's into fourth position at the moment, up the inside of Kiles. That's where his race came undone yesterday. Pini in fifth as well. They go sideways down into turn 10. Here we are, Peter. It's one lap to go in Rookies Cup here in Austria. They fan out. Here we go.
Carpe on one side of the track, and he's taken the advantage away from Brian Uriarte. Who's going to be latest on the brakes? It's Carpe, superb on the rest. Pratama's up there into second place.
Wow, what a drive that was from Uriarte. Just cuts the inside line, overtakes Pratama through the middle of the corner. It's time for 2A and 2B.
Yeah, it is hard on the brakes. It was very ragged last time, and it's let's hope they keep it all together.
So close! Oh my goodness!
Carpe was a superb drive out ahead of Brian Uriarte. The 28 of Kies in third place, ahead of Veda pratama, then Peroni.
Brian's gone down. The front end bobbled, and it went away from him. That's Uriarte out. You never see him make a mistake like that normally, but that's given a few bite lengths to Carpe. It's Kiles in second place, Peroni in third. Is that it and done, Peter?
Well, as you say, Brian never makes a mistake. Well, there like that, but he did. And Carpe now has the advantage. He's got it superb. I wonder if he knows how much of an advantage he has. He just has to keep it perfectly together now for the last half a lap.
He might have just gifted a massive advantage to Alvaro Carpe, who still retains the lead. It might be too much for anyone else to chase him. Here's the chasing pack then. You've got Ruche Moodley leading them through there. Oh no, Guido Pini, my mistake. But let's pay attention back to the front. Final sector time, Peter.
Yes, and it's Kies in second place, ahead of Peroni and the 54 of Veda pratama. Surely it's going to be sorted out between these four, and they've really got to do something about Alvaro Carpe. He's only got two corners to hold it together. He's brilliant through these two corners.
Surely it's too far. It's too far. Kiles though. Wow, sides across Peroni. This is it. Carpe's done it. He's wrapped up the win, but who's going to get second place?
It's a double for Carpe, but it's Max Kies who's going to take second place. Who's going to be third? Veda pratama on the podium.
Veda, he gets it. His first podium in Rookies Cup. He's done it.
Absolutely brilliant. Well, it all came unglued for him yesterday. It didn't today. Absolutely superb. Carpe, Kies, pratama, Peroni, Pini in fifth, Moodley in sixth. What a great ride from Ruche Moodley back in the pack. And there's a distraught number 51. He picked it up to cross the line 13th. He gets some points for that, and that may be vital at the end of the day.
Well, there we go. Really interesting that. Well, I mean, what a showman Carpe is. I love his celebrations. He's just absolutely off the chain, isn't he, when he gets a win like that? I mean, fair enough. It was all done effectively when Uriarte went down, wasn't it? That just gave him as much time as we see a bizarre replay going on there. This is technically the race-winning overtake out the final corner, just driving it all the way towards turn 1.
Yeah, he was superb. And Carpe was brilliant. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the first double of our season, isn't it? What a time to do it. It's a crucial point in the championship.
I'm going to refer you back to a conversation. This is what happened with Uriarte.
Oh yeah, he just, you know, it all went wrong on the brakes, didn't he? Sort of bobbled in, and he still obviously had to tip it in, but by then he was in big trouble, and the front just tucked.
If you look at Carpe's results at the start of the season, he got a win in the second race in Jerez. He had a podium in France, but he had a couple of races in the start of the season which were a little bit subdued by his standards. I did tell Christian Daniel Jr. and Rico Salmella that come the second half of the season, he's going to turn the wick up and bag as many wins as he can. They went, really? I said, yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Well, that is what he's done.
That is right. You're dead right, Matt, because, you know, he was already thinking championship and race 2. And, you know, I thought, oh, God, that's early to be thinking championship. And then he realised, you know, I can't just think championship, I'm going to have to win these races.
Exactly. The opening part of the season, there are going to be some outlier results. It is going to be a bit frantic. People got things to prove. You just have to sit there, bag a podium if you can, a win if you can, but ultimately sit in that top 5. Then, when it matters most, get your wins. And that's what he's doing now.
Yeah, well, another stunner. So different to yesterday's race. So different. And Max Kies, you know, he's joining that championship fight.
Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he?
Yeah, that's great. You've got to watch what you're doing, because that is very wet grass there.
Yeah, I know. I mean, fair play. That's some skill as well. in front of the KTM grandstand as well, in front of the big bull. Brilliant for him. Joel Pons comes down and celebrates. Joel Pons ended up picking up 11th place. Go on, Joel.
Yeah, you know, as I mentioned yesterday when he picked up his first point, he's a guy with a, you know, superb talent, lovely bloke, little lad. But it just hasn't come together for him. Well, now it has come together. He's putting it together. He's getting in the points, getting serious racing done.
And that's what Rookies Cup is all about. He came through the selection event. He doesn't do any other racing than Rookies Cup this year as well. He's just training his heart out at home, and now he's getting those points too. Good for him. It does push Morelli back to 12th after he failed to complete the long lap penalty. We'll have to find out what went wrong for him. Carpe, meanwhile, does a bit more motocross. Here's Veda Pratama, though.
That is so cool to see him there, isn't he? Getting big congratulations from Maximo Chies. And Carpe, you know, this is the place where he really came into his own last year. Took a huge step forward to get a win and a second. Really broke through, if you like, and he's taken another huge step forward with the double today.
You got to say, with oh wow, that carpet is very, very wet indeed. Veda is a very exciting prospect. He's quite possibly the best talent to come out of Indonesia for some time. He was Asia Talent Cup champion last year. He still does some racing over there at the moment, and he's doing the business here in Rookies Cup in year 1.
Yeah, I mean, as you say, he's Asia Talent Cup champion, and he won 9 races out of the Asia Talent Cup last year. So
that was also worth noting, that was Pedro Acosta's father, congratulating Alvaro Carpe, and also seemingly his new manager, Albert Oliveira, he's also manager to Aleix Spargro, Pedro Acosta and Jorge Martin. So clearly someone that recognises that Alvaro Carpe is going places. Yeah,
that's right. So, yeah, Veda, 9 wins out of 12 races in the Asia Talent Cup yesterday. He was 3rd in the Asia Talent Cup in 2022, winning 3 races. So,
he's also so understated, isn't he? He's such a quiet... But it's clearly just when that visor comes down, he's one of those. He turns a switch, doesn't he?
And you can tell how serious he's taking it, because I noticed how his English has improved just over the summer break.
So important.
You know, he has been working on it, and you know, he explains himself ways. As you say, he's not pushy at all. You know, self-effacing, just says, I've got to do better. You know, he said it was his own mistake, the slide yesterday. Said it just lost the back, and he tried to control it, but it just came round on him, and that was it.
There we go then, a self-aware young lad as well. 3rd place, first podium in Rookies Cup. He only missed out on the win by 0.3 of a second. We're going to hear very shortly from Veda Pratama. I hope you're all tuning in back home, Indonesia, because this is the beginning of a new star for you guys in the sport as well. Veda Pratama, down a parfum with Dominica.
Veda, congratulations, your first ever Red Bull Rookies Cup podium. How proud do you feel?
Yeah, I'm really happy for today. Finally, I can get podium. Yeah, yesterday not lucky for me because I'm crashed in the last lap. And yeah, this podium I give to Indonesia because yesterday was Independence Day for Indonesia. But yesterday not lucky, yeah. But I pay it now. I get podium. I'm really happy, and thanks to all who always support me, and you team, you do a really good work this weekend.
Incredible job, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, a lovely young man, you know, just 15 years of age.